Okay, so we are ready to start placing walls on our first floor, and we know that this is the location of our bearing wall in the basement. So we need to make sure that our bearing wall on the first floor lines up with that. So I'm going to leave the underlay turned on for now so that I can see exactly where it is. And let's go back to the sketch that I did and talk about laying this thing out. So this is my really rough sketch, and I put some dimensions on there based on knowing how big some typical things are, like door widths, stairway widths, the length of a bathtub, the depth of a normal closet, that kind of thing. When 84 Lumber gave us this plan, they didn't give us all the dimensions. So this is kind of trial and error and experience, figuring out how big things are and where these interior walls go. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on that, and I'll probably give you a real quick video on where to place those. I'll place the exterior walls, and I'll place that interior load-bearing wall, and then the rest of them, since they're non-load-bearing, don't really matter, but I'll show them to you anyway. Okay, so my exterior walls, I am on my first floor plan. I click the wall tool. The exterior wall that I want to use is wood siding on wood stud, so I click on that one to select it. And I'm going to use a drawing tool here. Let's see, if I use pick lines and I use my placement line or my location line as finish face, or I'm sorry, core face exterior. That's what I want. And then I can simply click on these 4 exterior walls. And then let's see what I did. If I go back to my 3D view, let's reorient this. I just created those walls, going all the way around, and they start at the first floor and go to the second floor. Okay, that's all right. I can live with that for now. And so now I have my exterior walls. So now let's go back to the first floor plan. And there's my load-bearing wall that's in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and use that same 2x6 wall. So interior partition, 6.5 inches. Wall center line, I can live with that. Pick lines. First floor, unconnected, 8 feet tall. We'll live with that for now. And it's not picking my center line. There it is. There's my center line. Now let's go look at that in 3D. So that's my load-bearing wall in the middle of the house. Obviously it goes through the great room right now, so I'm going to grab the end of that wall, and it's going to be, oops, not sure I should have done it that way. Let's go back to the floor plan. So I'm going to grab that wall and the end of it and bring that up a little bit. That's going to be where my great room is. So now I know where that load-bearing wall is. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the underlay. And right here it says none. Click apply. So now I'm not seeing that basement. So there's my load-bearing wall. My stairs will be over here someplace. My bedroom's up here, my kitchen over here, that kind of thing. So I am going to go ahead and start doing those.